are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Hey, what's up, you guys? You're now tuned in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol Podcast, where we talk about, relate, and debate about anything and everything that has to do with sex, love, and alcohol. You can find us here live each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After we wrap, you can find us on each and every podcast streaming network. So make sure you guys tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And what would sex, love, and alcohol be without hosts? We got Chrissy here in the building. We also have Miss Tiffany. She's here with us. And we also have two wonderful new hosts, Miss Empress and Miss Rain. You know, follow each and every one of us on Instagram. And also tell a friend to tune in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol. You know, each and every week we got new shows, guests, and everybody for your liking.
So, your bitch is your mind's hours.
First of all, wait. I need to ask you again. Can we move this in bourbon? I'm the only guy here. We'll not be popping anyone off.
I think you guys like our spicy conversations. That's why you guys keep coming back.
Now, the Evening Rush Network now has the app, so catch it on favorite podcasts all in one place at the Evening Rush Network app. That's right. So catch all your favorite shows. What are you waiting for? Download it now.
I could not have said it any better. So make sure you download that app to stay connected with us and up to date on all your favorite shows. And now it's almost time for the show. So pour yourself a drink and get ready and enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe to the Evening Rush Network and Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
Hey, we back. Don't y'all just love Fridays at 8 o'clock? Because we all here with y'all. Yes. Of course, it's me again, my loud, dramatic ass. It's Miss Cummins. Then we have over here, Miss Rain. And then we have down here, Miss Empress. We're all back.
Jump through. Hey.
Hi, y'all. She's running a little late, but she's coming. You know, you got that CP time. But, we're trying to do the right thing and start anyway. So we're here. Okay? So, ladies, we're back. Another Friday.
We're here.
Happy
Friday.
Yes. How was everyone's week?
Stressful. Besides the orange skies.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it was okay, I guess. I can't complain, honestly. I can't complain.
We were just talking about the orange sky with my job, and we were talking about how it felt like it was PTSD of 9/11.
For real.
That whole part.
Like, for real, didn't it? For real. It felt like an end of the world type shit. Like,
yes.
I thought my window had tents on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was crazy.
I was so scared. We were at work and we looked out the window, and we have a good, decent amount of windows in our office, and I was just like, oh my goodness, what is that blanket of orange? It looked like chalk or Cheetos stuff. And I was just like, what in the world is that? And then we looked up at the sky, and from the window, of course, because it probably would have got all in our eyes, but it was like red, and I was so scared. I was like, this is scary. So like, this some like end of the world shit.
And then I could smell like fire, like it was the next block away, and to find out that was coming from Canada.
Yes.
Like, y'all, how far?
We are not far at all.
But like seriously, it just goes to show, like, I guess how close we are in a way. But like, it was crazy. I really thought like my neighbors was like burning wood in their chimneys. And I'm like, no, it's June. No way. Like, they wouldn't do that.
Right.
But whatever. But anyway.
My bad. I was trying this virtual backgrounds thing, but I wasn't fancy. I was trying to be fancy and try to do this background, but it wasn't working. It wasn't working. It was working. My bad. My bad. My bad. I was just.
That's funny.
No, but I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't care. I said, put that mask on. Go to school now. You're still going to school. Put that mask on. Bye bye. Oldest. But they said it's not said. As long as you keep that mask on, baby, don't worry. You're not going outside for recess, so you're going to be in the building.
Just wear it, go to the car, to the building.
That is it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Call mommy if you have a problem. Don't worry.
Yep. Well, it got so bad. My oldest, yesterday he had to be pulled out of school because he had bronchitis and all of his chest. He was just feeling horrible. They got him on like antibiotics and stuff because and like extra steroids that he usually takes. And I was just like, oh my gosh! And this is all from the air outside.
Poor baby.
So, like I said, stressful week.
I'm stressful from clients, from work, from life.
Life is lifing.
Life is lifing. Okay. But it's so weird. It's so weird because it feels like I'm finally coming into the new woman. And it's starting to come full circle. It's kind of scary. And exciting. But scary. And it's like, well, hold on. Hold on now. Well, bitch need to clutch all these pearls. But yeah, very stressful. Very stressful. Very stressful. So I'm just trying to stay grounded and try not to lose my marbles.
You won't. We speak positive over here.
Good luck. Yeah, we laying hands on Tiffany.
All the positivity. Because y'all know y'all good sis is, y'all know she a little twerking bad. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What's our friends? Yes. Beauties, I mean, yes. Peace and passive blessing, ladies. She's so damn sweet.
I can't see the comments.
Yeah. Oh, she's so sweet.
I can't even see them either, but
you know what? She was saying yesterday the high school where she worked at had a fire drill, and in the midst of unhealthy air quality environment. Yeah, that sucks to have a fire drill in that. They should have either be like, we're gonna skip that for next.
Yeah, isn't that a violation?
And that's like, what? Well, I don't know because Long Island I don't think was on the same schedule that the inner city was. Like the inner city had a lot of shutdowns, like Westchester County, like the boroughs, they were like actually shutting down government buildings and schools and things of that nature. From what I heard, because y'all know I don't be watching the news too much because it is sad.
It is. I can't watch the news either. I'll be so over it.
Yes. So what else is up? Trying to give our people's time to come on. What is going on? But I'm happy my boo is here on time. I appreciate you, girl. It's fine. I know everybody phone be tripping. Listen, that spell check be wanting to put words that you didn't want to say, like ducking. I'm not saying ducking. I'm saying fucking. Stop saying ducking because I'm saying fucking. Okay?
Who says ducking anyway?
Siri.
Like iPhone made up their own word.
Yeah.
I'm like, Siri, you know
whatever. Like
you've been listening to my mouth all these years. You know I'm not saying ducking. But Lord have his mercy. Any goodness? Anybody want to share any goodness?
Yeah, can we talk about the positives that's been going on? Like, shoot, I really wanted to do that. Like, fuck the negative shit.
What's the goodness?
Next week, my little princess has her moving up ceremony.
Yes, the babies graduating. You're both mine.
Yeah. And all the proms and all the graduations. Congratulations to the little one.
Yes. Listen, I'm so happy I still don't have no prom because, baby, I know I'm gonna be broke.
Yo,
definitely with that oldest
one. Do you see how these proms are? Yo, there's no way. I don't know.
With that oldest one, Tiff.
I don't know.
He said, "Ma, you see how they doing all of this? Oh, I want it all." I said, "Bruh,
no, no, like what?" It's like on a level of a wedding. It's on a level of a wedding, a sweet 16. It's just prom, y'all. Like, goddamn, like, damn. And then you got to have a graduation party with that too?
Yes. I said, well, I hope you're doing real good in school because you want productions upon productions.
Like a whole production.
And productions. Yes. No. And he's not shy about saying it. That's the craziest part. I'm like,
well, you got boys. You got boys. Rain, you got a girl. I got a girl too. So I can see it being more expensive
Mm-hmm.
For like, do you not know my oldest?
You know what? Yeah,
I was gonna say, Mr. High Maintenance.
He said, "Oh, I want my tailored made. Tailored who?"
You better start saving right now.
Right now. Well, wait. She got her sweet 16. I mean, his 16th birthday party as well.
Listen.
Because we know he gonna have one.
Listen, I said, you should go talk to your aunt. You know, your favorite person. Make sure you hit up your good sis. Go ahead, you go hit her up, okay?
Good sis.
Your good whole sis, darn it, yo, good whole sis. Because I'm over it. I'm like, you in my pockets too much. Too much. I'm like, Lord. The other one wants trips. He wants productions and trips. I said, no.
Productions and trips.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't know what these kids think, because my kids already got their like birthday wishes, like their birthday wish lists on deck, and it consists of at least 4 different electronics. I'm like, for each of them, and their birthdays is in the same month. No, like,
that is funny.
Mine's want passport stamps.
I'm gonna need y'all to really get a job. I'm gonna really need y'all to at least understand the way money works right now. Like my kids need financial literacy right now. Just period.
Yeah, my kids, they have their birthdays during the same month, but they're not that bad. My daughter is, but not my son. He's not as bad.
Like, no, they don't understand.
Stamps. I'm like, oh, you about to get a cut out of a picture? I'm gonna hold your passport book up next to the picture and be like, maybe next year, bro. Maybe next year.
Don't do that to them.
He was like,
they will be very upset.
Like, not this year, bro. He's like, yes, my beach. And I'm like, no, sir. No, sir. It's crazy. But let's roll into this week's topic. What things should you discuss when dealing with a new partner? The new. So it's like starting all over again.
Like, what's your favorite color? Start over.
No. Honestly, I feel like everything. Like this go around in this chapter of my life, like I really didn't care too much. Now everything. Not only I'm asking, do you have a wife? Do you got a girlfriend? Do you have a fiance? Do you have a side bitch? You got to ask all these specifics, because when you don't, they be like, well, you never asked.
You never asked me that.
I had a fiance. You said
I've had dudes say that. Well, you didn't ask me that. Like, I gotta ask you now. I gotta be like the whole mind reader over here. Oh, okay. Technicalities. Right. No,
it's the technicalities.
No.
So I feel like before I was just scratching the surface. Now we got to dig a little deeper.
No, I need to know about your parents, how you was raised. I need to know like how you view religion. What are your true stance on marriage? Because it's 2023. Everyone looks at it a bit differently nowadays. Children, like for real, do you want them? I don't even care if you have them. Do you want those children? You know, like shit.
Right.
Like, are you happy being a fucking father? Like, do you feel fulfilled? Are there other goals that you have? I need to know. And if I'm not asking, I feel like at this point, if I'm not asking, maybe I'm not that interested, or I just feel like it may not go anywhere. But if I'm really trying to get to know you, I'm gonna need to know.
I need to know. Have you sat on the couch? Have you dealt with the wizard? Because do you have any traumas? I need to know. Have you unpacked? Because I don't. I need to deal with a healed man or a man that's on his journey. Of being healed.
Right. Yeah. Rate your childhood from 1 to 10.
Right.
Now you can have a fucked up childhood.
You could.
Have you grown from that?
Exactly.
Have you healed
from all of that? From all of that, I need to know where you are in the journey of healing. Are you just beginning, or have you not even started? Like,
yes, and
where is it?
Like I have a different outlook on different things in life now.
Yeah,
so
and
on
relationships.
Think about that. On the relationship, on marriage, and like you said, families. And another one of my questions. Yes, y'all can call me a scorn hoe. I need to know, is your mama dead, alive? How is on this Richter scale? Are you like right here?
No,
y'all like out of eye? Like, how did this go with your mama? I need to know.
I need to know.
Because depending on how that answer comes, you know what? This is not gonna work. But it's fine. We can still be friends. All good. no love lost.
I guess you can say I'm scoring too. I need to know, was your father in your life? Are there still questions that you have about being a man that someone wasn't there to show you? Your mama, how good of a mother was she? Do you hate her or do you love her? Or are you an overly mama's boy? What, like, let me know, what is it? Like, I got questions, and all of that shit fucking matters. What are your views on finances? Where's your goal when it comes to finances? Like, where you see me working, or are you okay with me staying home? Like, I need to fucking know. Like,
right? Are you traditional or are you not?
Up.
Like, again, the roles in this day and age have changed.
Yeah.
And again, I'm a very open-minded person, so
me too. And I'm willing. I can work with you.
Yes.
And we can find something that works for us. But I'm gonna need to know what, like, I guess what your expectations are, or if you even have any.
Right. That part. So, I need someone that is going to be the yin to my yang. Okay, I know what my weaknesses are. I need you to be stronger in those areas. I need us to be able to build together. I need us to be able to be one in one.
Right.
And yes. I definitely need to know how you feel about infidelities. Like, how do you feel like that's a double-ended sword?
Major key. Major key. Like, I feel like a lot of men are okay with cheating. Not every.
Right.
Okay. And not all of them, but I feel like a lot of men are okay with it. And they just think, like, you know, I don't know. If we make it through.
Hold on, sidebar. I am not an alcoholic. It was just like the end of the bottle, and that's why I was able to turn that up, and I finished the bottle. Okay, this was from a while ago, and I think Empress was actually bartending when this bottle was around. So I'm gonna try to think I'm an alcoholic. Okay, I gotta put that out there because
that had to be from a long time ago. She's actually right. Okay,
because y'all know I will be doing the white. I'll be doing the brown waters.
Yeah, first of all.
But we need room in the pantry, okay? We need room in the pantries. Okay, continue. My bad. Had to put that disclaimer out there.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
Damn it, they ain't gonna talk about me. Listen, Empress be the bartender, so if you see me slouched in my backyard, it's because of her, okay?
She lied. Okay, she lied. I serve the guests. I don't serve her. But whatever. Anyway.
Great times. Oh, my goodness.
Y'all book an event, okay? That's not what we're talking about, but I'm gonna throw that out there. Y'all need to book your story an event. Stop playing.
Because it's a whole experience. But anyway,
back to this.
Friends is also important.
What you say?
The friends, gang,
my God,
is very important. Because
you can call me scoring on that too. Yeah.
Friends are very, very important.
Birds of a fucking feather. Who do you got in your ear? You know, like
that.
What's going on?
Also, are you able to stand on your own? Because again, I think we spoke about this before. You know, your friends are your friends, regardless of what path of life they have taken. They're still your friends, and we all know. But if you're able to stand on your own too, in front of your friend, against your friend, then you know you can have everyone has that whole friend, okay? Everyone has that whole friend. But can you stand on your own too with that whole friend? Like, if y'all going to the strip club or y'all going to the party, can you be like, nah, my guy, you're doing too much. I'm bringing my ass on home.
Right. Like,
or you feel guilty. Yeah, you feel so indebted to them. I gotta go. I need to know. Because my friends, especially again, in this new chapter of my life, this new woman I am, my friends are very important to me. So you around the good girls, they're going to size you up. At this point in our life, we need to know who's in each other's life. Because we need to know, are you good for my friend? Like, truly, are you healthy for my friend? Not so much of the material things anymore, because we've all gone through so many different things in our lives. We need to know, are you healthy? Are you going to be able to be there for her and things of that nature? So when it comes to friends, I definitely feel like it's important. I know there's a thing with, I think, going on about bashing. They talk about the girls, the female girls if they are haters or something. I don't know. I gotta find it. But they talk very negative about female groups, female friends, and I don't think that's fair because I think there's some really healthy female circles, and I call them the sisterhood. That is very important for your spouse to be able to get along with them. I think it is. So yeah, that's another one. Friends.
Yeah, your spouse can't embarrass you around your friends. And not just that, like if you have good friends that hold you accountable for your actions, for your choices, including the people that are around you, then yeah, they're gonna look at you like, yo, Tiffany, who is that? And why are you dealing with that motherfucker?
Right.
You know he ain't no good. Like, so
ooh, you sound like your sister. Let me tell you why. Because that's the hardest one in all of us. And all the cool, she's the hardest because she is gonna look you up and down, sideways for a good long while before you crack her soft inner circle. Okay?
That's true.
She is the hardcore one. You getting a stank stare.
My sister has no filter.
No filter.
And she will definitely, and she will let you know with the whole face. She will let you know how she feel about you. She don't give a fuck. And you know what? Like my whole life, I love that about her, and it made me so anxious too. Sometimes, like, Shanika, can you just stop? Like, but at the same time, like, I love that about her. She doesn't
like because he needs to know. I will fuck him up. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
So again, I think some men do read that wrong sometimes.
Yeah,
I do feel like they do read it wrong. Like, oh, she's such a bitch. Why? Oh, she just like.
But she's okay with that title too.
She is. She doesn't shy away from it. Yeah, she is. That's definitely true.
She's okay with that title.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be a bitch, but I mean, if you consider me one, then that's your opinion.
I can't.
That's all.
I feel like you guys were all taking all the answers that I was going to say. So that's why I'm sitting here trying to like think. Like,
Well, if you was getting to know a dude, what would you ask him?
Definitely about every part of your life, as far as relationships go. Wife, baby mother, baby father. Nowadays, you don't know.
You don't
know. You know, what's your relationship with your parents? How is that? What's your relationship with your siblings? I think that's another one too, because like that's how I know you know how to treat a friend. And if you know how to treat a friend right, you know how to treat your partner right. So I feel like that's your first bond that you build with your siblings. So
I mean
why you say no?
that could be a little. Some of these households is real sticky. Some people don't be learning about their siblings until years down the line. Because some parents be making situations a little bit.
If they have siblings underneath the same household.
Yeah,
yes, there we go. There you go.
Like, go there. And you guys have, like, you know each other from the beginning, and you had a good
you grew up underneath one roof.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Because you know we got some situations.
Because those siblings, you could think of them as cousins. Like, yeah, they could be a sibling, but they could be a cousin too. You know, kind of. So, like a close first cousin or something. But yeah, I think the relationship a person has with their siblings is important as well. I got an ex. Well, like I was saying, me and my sister were very close, and that's important to me. If someone has a problem with my sister, like how far you think you're gonna get with me? You know,
exactly.
Like that's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
And if my sister has a problem with that person, same thing, like it won't necessarily make me get rid of that person, but it will make me take her opinion into major consideration. Because her opinion matters.
That's true.
So it is important the connection a person has with their siblings. My siblings will ride for me. Will yours ride for you or against you? Like what's going on? Just yeah.
Definitely. Finances, not like a monetary wise, like what's your views on saving money and how you travel and things like that. That's definitely something that you need to know. because I don't know how much that person spends and, you know, their money habits.
Right.
There was something else I was going to say. I forgot. A lot of those questions are very, like, they're intricate parts of how you start your relationship. So
if a dude has a dog or a cat or even a fucking fish, how do you treat that fish? Or how do you treat the pet?
I already know.
Tiffany don't even have to.
I'm sorry.
Tiffany, don't even say it before Peter come on here because Tiffany doesn't like animals.
Listen, I don't have no.
So you wouldn't date a guy with pets?
If he's okay, listen. I know there's a lot of dog people out there. Cat guy, I definitely can't do a cat guy. A dog guy, it depends because some dog guys, you know, they understand their dogs need to be outside, stuff like that. If they in your bed, you over here holding them, you over here kissing them, you got all
kissing them in the mouth.
There is no room in your life for me. No, absolutely not. That's a hard pineapple. Hard pineapple. Let's see. Do you believe in marriage? Ooh. Ooh. I will say this. As I've gotten older, I've gotten my beliefs in the vows became what's the word? I believe in it more. Like I really wholeheartedly believe in the vows, and I don't think I could just say those vows for anybody.
For anybody, yeah.
So I do believe in marriage. This one. What is your end game to dating me? I've asked that. As well as the social media.
Right.
That's a question.
How do you feel about posting each other on social media? I think that's definitely, in this day and age, that's very much an important question now. It wasn't more so because a lot of people feel differently.
Okay.
Right.
That's a good question.
Do y'all ask that? See, I asked that. I actually started talking to someone off of that question.
And asking about posting them on your social media?
Yeah, about how do they feel about it?
I mean, because that is a big step, you know, like posting someone on social media.
Very much so. How do y'all feel about that? Would y'all post each other?
I used to. You know that. I used to a lot. But then I feel like when you start putting your business out there, that's when things get crazy because not everybody's for you. So we started to take it down. So I guess now I probably won't post. And unless it's like we pop up with matching rings.
Like Issa did.
Yeah. Like, hey, y'all.
Until I'm in a wedding dress. Not
right.
I'm in a wedding dress.
What are you talking about?
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae.
When she came out of nowhere.
Yeah, she just
married. She posted all her wedding pictures.
Popped up married. Like no one knew she was even dating. She just popped up.
Did she like, so I did a thing or about something? It was just like something very subtle. And then that was it. And her whole Instagram blew up.
Yeah. She's like, oh my God, you married. Yeah, exactly though.
But yeah, that's probably the next time I'll do that. Because in the beginning, I used to be mad at him. Like, why? I'm not good enough. You had him all the time. I was up there all the time, blah, blah, blah. And then you just took me down. He was just like, I was getting more negative attention from people that didn't want us together. So.
You see, that's stupid. But that's true.
But it's true. Because someone said that to me. Like, it opens the door to negativity.
Yeah.
While opening the door for misery to come in. And I'm like, I can kind of see that, and then more of like
I see it both ways.
I can see it both ways.
You don't want everybody to know about me because you want to do something you ain't supposed to, or are you really trying to protect your relationship?
Yeah,
so.
That's true. I think I feel like it depends on that point of if there's a picture that's going to go up and how you react. Are you gonna flip out this picture goes up? Because you flip out, bro. I'm looking at you all the way sideways. Like, why you really responding that way? Like one picture, like, are you serious right now?
Right.
And then that's when you want to razzle now. I can dazzle.
Tiffany, I love when you say that.
I'm a firm believer of it. Firm. I need a shirt. I need a shirt.
You do need a shirt. She says it enough.
and patent it. That's her line.
Yeah, right.
That's funny.
It's serious. Oh, do you think I'm someone you can take home to your family?
That's a good one. Oh, that's what I was saying before. That ties into what you were saying before. Like, what is your end goal? I feel like that you would say, like, I need to know if I'm dating for a purpose, you know?
Yeah. Like, what are we doing? If they hit you with the, oh, you cool. You know, you cool.
In my stage of my life, I'm not dating without a purpose. Like, what is this? Like, we're getting older, not younger, my guy. Like, I have goals I'm trying to attain in life. Like, what is the purpose? Like, what is the purpose? Is there an end game to this? If not,
especially nowadays in my life, I feel like I'm attracting a lot of guys like in their 40s. Now, I used to think 40 was old, but I don't consider 40 old anymore, right? But these guys in their 40s are still like out here, like just dating around and seeking and on these dating apps and wanting to be single. I'm just like, okay. I mean, is that really what you want for your life? Like, is this a midlife crisis? Like, I don't know. It just seems fucking weird that, and I could just be speaking for me. I am just speaking for me, okay? But I feel like it's a little, I don't know, strange for like men in their 40s should just be like, oh, I don't know. So then, okay, so what is the real deal? You got someone else on the side? Like, what's going on? So like, I want to dig. Like, I would dig, because I think that's a little nuts. You 45 and you just like playing the field like you in your 20s.
Well,
like,
if they got married young, or
fine, I can respect that, or if they just got out of a relationship. But that's where I need answers. You know, like I need answers. Like, what? So are you looking for commitment, or you're just having fun because you just got out of something? Like, I need answers. Other than that, if you just out here just trying to sling dick, get hooking up on dating apps, and I'm thinking the problem is you. You know, like you're just
or
not
that could just be his prerogative.
Again, that's fine. Just let me know and be honest.
Right.
And I'm going to be
honest. Transparency.
100%.
And I will say, you throw that word out, transparency. But when it's your turn to be transparent, baby, that shit is harder than people. Like, shit, why I keep saying that word? Damn.
Like when they start asking you questions,
right? God damn.
Yep.
All right, let me do it. All right. Well, this is what it is. But thus far, transparency has been working for me.
I think that's the only way it will work, or the only thing that actually does work, is to be honest.
Some people can't take brutal honesty,
or they just can't.
Sometimes they shit sugarcoated. They really just don't like the straight raw dog honesty. There are really some people out there that's like that.
You talking just like an air sign. Like you would tell a motherfucker how you think and how you feel.
But that's how I feel too.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too. Like, give me the blunt, honest truth. Don't give me black and white. I mean, don't give me gray areas, just black and white. And, even if that hurts, at least I know what it is.
You can deliver the truth without hurting someone. You can say it.
It can't. I mean, it takes too much thought process, because now I got to sit here and think about my words. I don't have time.
I don't have time.
You can probably tell someone like, listen, I'm not interested in you, or this is what I want, by just telling them and just being like I hope you're okay with that. You don't have to just be like, I don't want to fucking.
Hey, this ain't gonna work, but be blessed, and I'm done. It's to be blessed for me.
Yeah, but you know what? People do have problems receiving the truth. So, yeah, it is a bit of a slippery slope.
Before I used to just ghost.
I used to ghost all the time.
Now
oh my gosh.
I don't.
I used to ghost all the time. I don't ghost anymore either. I will explain myself, and then after that, if I have to keep repeating myself, I'm just like, no, fuck it, you heard me, and then I'll ghost. But other than that, like, no, you will at least get an explanation from me these days. I used to ghost like hard body. I used to be so good, and I was great at it. So, but now, no, not anymore. This is how I feel. This is what it is.
The wizard told me it's not good. It's not healthy to ghost.
Yeah. It's messed up. It's messed up.
Normal. So I said, you know what? You're right. Let me stop ghosting. And now I just say what it is, and I'll be like, okay, have a great day in the bed. Right. Well, I think we should definitely take a break, go pay these bills, come back, and see what we got going on.
All right.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Now, here are our sponsors. And that was Equasia signed to the Evening Rush Entertainment. Go download her new single now. Your Story is Our Story is one of the top leading event planners out of Long Island, serving the whole of Nassau and Suffolk County and the metro area. No matter the special event, Your Story is Our Story has you covered. No matter how big or how small, they have a team big enough to execute your event to perfection. Even if you just want to set up a scene for a photo shoot, they got you covered. They can do anything. Your Story is Our Story also does forever flower bouquets. For all occasions, special holidays, Mother's Day, Easter, you name it, whatever you need it for, they got you covered. So make sure you reach out to them and follow them on Instagram. They always got special deals when holidays come around. Their Instagram page is Your Story is Our Story, or you can follow them on their website at www.ysios.net. Tell them Sex, Love, and Alcohol sent you. And those were our sponsors of Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
What? We're back.
Hey, guys. Food snacks.
See, she outside. She eating. See?
She eating over there.
I had to eat something real quick. Oh, I tried your seaweed crisps. I did not like them.
You gotta
try.
Okay, if you're not eating them in like sushi, well, me personally, I don't eat them just plain. I mix them up in my crabless cakes. And it helps with the seafood taste and everything like that. And it's delicious. I got, you know what? I'll make y'all some.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't
vegan
really know
crab
if I
cake.
like that.
Vegan
it was
crab
sweet.
Cake. It's like so bomb. It's so good.
It was like sweet, but salty, and I didn't like the mix. I said, maybe if it went in something, maybe I'll put it in like ramen.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Maybe I'll do it like that because I was just
like healthy ramen, not the 30-cent pack ramen.
You could tell that whole black.
Okay? Like the good ramen.
But I was like,
tell that whole black.
I was like, we're gonna try. We're gonna try something. I was like, yeah, no, I don't like this.
No, at least I tried. Good. It's good. And I think Christina bought me those, so I didn't get to try them.
You want them? I'm gonna bring them to you tomorrow.
Okay.
In that case, it's like, bitch, I don't want these bitches. Like, yeah, you can have that.
And the good thing about it is like they're individually packed, so it's like chips. So
yeah, it's like a
bring
real
the rest
snack.
to
You could just snack on it. I know some people really do be snacking on seaweed, but not me.
See, I like the seafood, the seaweed chips without it, like nothing else with it. It wasn't bad, but like that sweet aftertaste, and that's what's got me. So I was like, yeah, no, I don't like this.
I wasn't even trying to try it.
Wait, is that an artificial flavoring? That aftertaste, like,
I don't know.
Ew.
I have to read all the ingredients. I'll read all. I'm gonna send a picture to you.
All right, we'll do that later
before I give them to you. Yeah. Oh, you know, I wanted to tell y'all. I forgot. I know we off topic real quick, but I tried some chlorophyll drops today.
Oh, I use those all the time.
Not yesterday. No, I'm not. Sorry. This is this whole week because I wasn't really consistent, but I started Monday. But
that sugar bowl is wetter, right, bitch?
Yeah. I was surprised. Everything smells better. Well, not saying I smell, but you know, it's like when you use the bathroom,
it's a natural body deodorant.
Mm-hmm. Right, and you don't have to use deodorant like that. Really.
Yeah, straight up. Like I could go days.
All right, full disclaimer. You know who put me on? Jessica, because you know that's a health nut upon health nuts.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh.
But you know what? I put so many people onto it when I work too. Even my oldest nephew, he takes chlorophyll. But then I started learning that the drops was like made in a lab. It's artificial. The best way to do it is just to eat it, like, you know, to get it from plants, basically.
Okay.
But I'm not knocking anybody who does take it because it is like you said,
after
you
she do
difference in your body. Huh?
Now she be giving you the left upcut.
It's okay.
Come out like, oh wait, hold on, let me get your towel though. But
you can take it. Take it. I'm not saying not to, because you like it's a natural body deodorant. Like I was taking it. I'm telling you, I could go days without having to use deodorant straight up.
Wow.
Like straight up underneath my armpit. Work out, go to work all day, come back, shop, all of that. I still didn't.
I put it in my tea, like everything I drink.
Orange juice. Put it in your orange juice. Vitamin C helps the body absorb iron better. So put it in your orange juice or eat it with an orange.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're going to do iron and things like that. Plus, yellow dock is another way to increase your iron. I'm not a doctor, but I worked in the medical field. And I know because my midwife definitely put me on when I was pregnant because, you know, your iron be low. Every Black woman in the world, our iron is low. So yellow dock.
Wow.
But anyway, can we talk about relationships? Matter of fact, I want to know. That's what I was asking my man.
Well, what a sugar bowl helps the relationship. We talk about the relationship, okay?
My next relationship, I'm gonna need to know if he know anything about like naturalism, you know, like because holistic shit, because that's something that be important to me. So yeah.
Okay, so when you're starting to date, are you asking them what your goals in life are?
Absolutely.
Are you not, like, what is something that you're not good at that you wish you were better at? I've definitely done that. Finances.
That's probably one of the top questions, because I'm trying to make sure we're building together
with the finances. Yeah.
And I think just period, because I feel like what my weakness is, I'm hoping your strength is,
right.
That's only going to make us stronger. So I'm definitely want to know what your weaknesses are, and it's not to use it against you. Again, I'm only asking this because I probably do want to pour into you, and let's say that again, I want to pour into you. So me pouring into you, that means I want to build something with you. So I need to know these things. I don't just want to take, like, I'm sorry, I've had the sugar daddies, I've had that. That's just not what I'm looking for. I want someone, I want to be able to pour into you, you pour into me, and we're actually genuinely happy, and we're living life together, experiencing life together, helping each other build. I want you to be able to tell me, bitch, you're wrong, but you need to say it a little bit more softer and be able to coddle my ass. The fuck out. Like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna take it all the way wrong. And I'm dramatic as all hell. So I hope you can take all my dramatics. It's still love. The same.
But not just that, like honestly, like if you're bad at saving money and I'm good at saving money, like I'm gonna need to fucking know that shit, because then I'm gonna need to know, like, I don't know, if we can come up with a plan. Like, do I need to be in charge of the finances or what? Like, what are we doing here? Finances is a major importance. It has made and broken relationships, like all kinds of relationships, friends, family. Like, so money is a big deal. So
and it takes a lot to discuss finances. I feel like sometimes
that part too.
It's harder to talk about finance than it is sex, which is crazy, because you have to be able to be very vulnerable with someone, and that's for me. Yeah, like I know that is because, again, in my life growing up, it was just like I had to survive. So learning how to save, that was never really taught to me right away. And so I know I need to make money because we had to survive. Like, there's certain things that had to get done. So I know I need to work 1, 2, 3 jobs because I had a shoe problem. Okay. Everywhere I went, I needed a new pair of shoes. I need new outfits, and I need a job just to pay the bills because the whole wanted to be out here in these streets. I need things to sustain me. So it was just like I had no problem working for it, but just as fast as it came in, it's just as fast as it went out.
Yeah.
So it's just like being able to discuss your finances with someone. It takes a lot of trust. Like, I really have to be very comfortable with you.
Yeah. No, that's true. And then not just that, like, people have to understand that it's not such a cliche. Like, most of us was not taught financial literacy. So you have to understand that if you are in fact bad with your money, you're probably, chances are, not the only one.
Right.
So you have to be vulnerable enough to, like, start talking about it in order to, like, really fucking fix it.
That's fact.
So yeah, I can, but yeah, the person absolutely has to make you comfortable. That's not something everyone discuss with everyone anyway.
Right.
Because you do have motherfuckers that are pocket watching, who
very much so,
who don't have your best intentions and just want what they want out of you when they can get it. Men in particular, you know, like, I fear for a lot of men. Like, I almost feel bad for y'all with the way there's a lot of women that are more willing to have you, you know, spin on them.
Right.
And they, you know, they really require that shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do require you to have some pocket change, but I also feel like,
me too. You can't be broke, but
within your class. If you know you have a bitch that you met that's in Gucci, Prada, and gold, you can't expect that bitch to want to take your bottom level. You can't expect that of her. Like, let's be real. And I feel like women you have to do the same. Like, you can't expect this man, you live in a certain way, now you want this man to bring you into a whole nother class. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. I think I don't think that's fair.
I agree.
Think that's fair?
No,
I agree. Yeah, I'm saying, but I feel bad for men, because I feel like they got
they definitely get the worst
preying on them in that sense. I mean, if I know that there's some women that gotten taken advantage of by men, but
it's more common to hear the other way around.
Very much so. Very, very much so.
I just hear how these girls talk to these new guys, and you know, I used to be the one to be like, okay, chivalry. Now I got a son, and I'm seeing how these new girls are being brought up, and I'm like, listen, you being a gentleman to a certain extent. Don't be a simp.
Right. I need you to sucker, because I need you have to know the both, but don't let go of your values, because there are still women out there that respect the values, but don't be a sucker.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't be a sucker. But
I agree. I got young men in my life too. I'm not playing about them with these little young bitches, these city girls. I'm not playing with these bitches. Y'all need to take your motherfucking ass somewhere else.
Not the city girls.
My nephews and my son they ain't no rappers. They ain't out here in these streets. These are young engineers, young entrepreneurs, young businessmen, real businessmen.
That's a fact.
This is the type of man that you want but you ain't gonna fuck over.
Mm-hmm. Now, is another question. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it was important to me because I think I'm bad at it, and I think it definitely caused issues in my last relationship. Your work-life balance. Mm-hmm. I definitely have to ask, and I'm definitely transparent at that. How do they manage that? Because I know I'm bad at it. Mm-hmm. In the sense of I tried to be conscious of it, but when I'm zoned in, and I am there. Like sometimes I don't think of Action Man how his day was. Mm-hmm. Don't just come in and talk about yours. Like ask how it was and try to be. I really have. It takes a lot out of me to do that, and it's not because I don't want to. It's just because I really get caught up in work. It's because I'm trying to, obtain so many different things at once that sometimes you definitely do lose focus. Mm-hmm. How Absolutely. Do you handle that? Do y'all ask that?
No, but that's actually a good question to and like you said, the new woman that we were all becoming, like that's definitely a good question to keep in the bag, like because that's a thing. Like you guys know my past relationship, the man was always at work. Always at work. And it was just like it took a toll on me because at times it felt like, okay, who's gonna help me with these babies? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you taking care of home. So that's something I have to ask for the next relationship to be like, okay, this is am I able to accept this or am I not? So
right. And like I really have to carve out time to actually date. Like because mm-hmm. before I'm like, I don't gotta sit there, I don't know what to tell you. Like mm-hmm. Exactly. Sorry, that ain't gonna work.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Now I gotta ask my sister, hey, watch soccer. Let me go.
Yep. But then that turns into a whole nother hassle and it just discourages you from even wanting to do anything.
Right. So I definitely
gotta ask for help.
I felt that.
Baby.
I felt that.
And it's crazy because with that being said, that leads into another question. How do you feel about a woman who has children or a woman who has children with multiple men? Because that is a thing. And I definitely ask that because I have children with multiple men. So therefore I need to know, how do you feel? Because what we're not going to do, you're not going to look down on me. And then I'm thinking we having one thing, but you really not trying to let us go because you feel like one way about a woman. But it wasn't until someone had told me, he said, I did think that way at one point in my life. But it wasn't until I got older and was dealing in different arenas with, business, things of that nature, where you come across women that are very successful. However, they on maybe their third, fourth marriage, and that's going to lead to multiple children. But what does that have to do with the woman? You don't know what all circumstances of what either that woman had to get away from, or what it is. He was like, so that definitely plays a part because that was definitely a stigma. I mean, I think all women do feel that way deep down. At some point, you do feel some type of way. And
about being like a single mom with kids.
Trying to enter a new relationship. And like I have to put on the forefront of my time. Because if I go out my way to get a sitter and you stand me up, count your days. Because that would be the last time.
That part.
The absolute last time.
I'm missing a no kids day. Don't
call my phone. Somebody might die, and I hope you have proof of the death because my friends know bitch ain't gonna believe you. I hope that shit's on the news. I hope you have hospital receipts because I don't think men and women respect certain people's time,
right?
Because it takes a lot. Empress just said to ask for help. You better come through. And and when I come through, like respect it, and we actually go on date, like whatever it is. But at least you understood that, I have responsibilities. Right. And if I carved at the time to ask someone to watch my child, that means you should know that I'm interested, and don't play lightly with that.
Right.
So that's definitely something that's on my forefront immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I completely agree with you. Like if I'm getting to know a man and like I'm gonna let you know I have kids. I have nothing to hide about the fact that I have children. Straight up. They're important in my life.
But good day, everyone.
Hi.
I'm listening to you. Continue.
Okay.
No, but like it's very important. And if you are planning on getting my time, then I need you to take into accountability that I have to indeed make arrangements with my children. So or for my children. And yeah, straight up. Don't play with my time.
That last minute shit and then try to make me feel bad because I can't go. Like, bro, you know what
the
situation is at hand.
And no, I don't want you to come to my house. No. I want to go out.
Go out. Right.
I don't want you to come here.
That's another thing.
Every once in a while, yeah, we could do a Netflix and chill.
Of course. Every once in a while, but
that's definitely a question. Like, what do you consider a date?
Yeah.
Definitely a question.
Hey, Vet, how you doing? Oh, wait, pause the show. We need to give Tina her flowers. Did you see her baby girl at prom?
Oh yes.
And she slayed, okay?
She did.
She definitely did her thing, okay?
She was so pretty. Like, seriously. So pretty. All her little TikToks.
Yes, I was going to say all her little TikToks.
The kids and the TikToks, man.
Yeah, she did. She did her thing. We was trying to blog and do stuff, but like, you know, certain things like when she got her hair done, only one person. It was like, Ma, you can leave. Well, she'll call you when she's done. I'm like, well, at least take a video. We trying to blog this whole thing, and it was like, so everything didn't go as planned that way, but she ended up trying to do her own little videos here and there. So
yeah, she did a good job. I like her little
transitions, right? She did that.
It was very cute.
I was like, when we dropped her at prom, we dropped them at, like, we followed the car to prom, and I'm just like, wow, like everybody literally looked the same, like that same, you know, like that sheer with the little sequence thing
type
and
things. Yeah, I can't see.
Everybody had on the same dress, just different color. Some people went to prom look like they in the club.
Right.
Like literally ass hanging out, like short booty dresses, everything, like the Meg Thee Stallion block heels. Like, yeah, I'm like, wow.
They parents sent them off?
They parents was there taking pictures. Go ahead, baby. Go. Like, yeah.
Yep.
That's the bigger question. That's another topic.
And everybody, and even like after like
I'm so
like
disturbed.
my daughter didn't win prom queen, unfortunately, but she was runner up for prom queen. The Mean Girls won prom queen. There's like, they call this girl, like, she's part of like the Mean Girl crew in the school.
Regina
like,
George.
Yeah, they're very rude, disrespectful. They're known in the school. Even the teachers know that they're like the real rude, disrespectful girls in the school, whatever. But
So
the Mean Girl actually won prom queen. Go figure. And Shinjel was neck and neck. She got runner up, but it was cool. Everybody kept saying that she literally outdid everybody in the school, like with her whole. It was like she was classy. It was classy. It was, and the theme actually was Great Gatsby type of thing, and ain't nobody come no Great Gatsby shit, nothing. So
wow,
they didn't understand their own theme,
right?
Okay.
Listen, I don't know, but she did it. She was like, I want to do Great Gatsby, and we had the gloves and everything, but she couldn't even use her phone, so she ended up not using the gloves. But she wanted like Great Gatsby / Diamond Princess. I said, I don't even know what that is, but we're gonna try to make it happen. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna put it together.
But you did a great job. She looked gorgeous.
Yes. And thank you to the gang because I appreciate.
Your story do something too.
Cheered my girl on to get her off. I was so happy for her.
Listen,
my girl, it was like prom unlocked this inner beauty to just blossom. And it was just like she completely went against her grain, and it was just like, beautiful. It was beautiful. I really.
Shorty's supposed to wear a whole suit and tie. First of all, a suit.
They said, "Who you fooling?" No,
wow.
With hard bottoms, as in male hard bottoms, red bottom, like whole suit. We had the whole thing going on. Like she was supposed to wear a whole custom made suit.
Nah.
Yeah.
What made her change her mind?
Why she changed her mind?
I don't know. Come to Jesus. Woke up. I think I would wear a dress.
I'm telling you, it was like the Indian in the cupboard when you unturn the key. I'm telling you, it was just like this blossom flower. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, it was
beautiful.
Like, it was just like I think the most important for me is the person that she is inside, her character, and what she exudes. It's just everything's meshed, and I'm so happy.
She shocked everybody, even the school, because she be coming hoodies, boxer shorts to school. Like, that's my child. Like, she all boyed out every day. And then now everybody's like, "Oh my God, you look like that!" Wow, everybody's just like, they never thought she can look that way because she come to school look like a whole boy every day.
No, that crease was cut. That glitter eyeshadow was packed on there right where it was supposed to be. The lips was glossed.
You saw the headpiece?
Yes. Oh, I was like,
matching the nails. I said, you better, girl.
No, she was like every detail was attended to and done correctly. She looked beautiful. She looked gorgeous. Good job, Mom. Good job. Yeah, good job. Yeah. Good job, Mom.
Yeah, I couldn't do without, it definitely, when I say it's really like that saying, like, it really takes a village to like raise a child. Like, I appreciate my day one from back, I appreciate everybody.
Beauty, she got beauty and brains. That's all I ask of these.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I even like even the ex, like, my first ever boyfriend in my whole life from 6th grade all the way up until my first semester in college is still my right hand man to this day, and he's still like, him and my daughter's born on the same day. Unfortunately, that's not my daughter's father. Like, it just missed it. But yeah, they got it. Like, he is still to this day is still my right hand, no matter what. No matter what. And he showed up for my baby girl as well. He was like, I'm gonna get her there. I'm gonna make sure she is good go and chariot awaits no matter what. I got her. Make sure he left work early, come take pictures with her. Like, I have a lot of people that's been in my life for a very long time that is really loyal and dedicates me, and I am to them as well. And I appreciate everybody that comes through when I really, really need them. So it really worked out for my baby girl at the end of the day.
Love it.
That matters.
Love it.
She was happy. She looked gorgeous. That's all that matters.
It was good, but thank you guys. Thank you.
Yes. We gotta get these.
Now's graduation, and
when is graduation?
The 27th.
Is she having a party?
No party because I can't say why, but no party. No party, but we are gonna do a dinner, like find a place, and everybody's just like the prom. I mean, not the prom. The graduation's indoors, so there's only a limited amount of people. If it was outdoors, then everybody can come, but since it's indoors, and everybody's still gonna come, but wait outside, and then we all go somewhere after because it's in the city. It's gonna be in Manhattan, so.
Okay.
So,
nice.
Yeah, it's at the courthouse, the police station. And,
okay.
She goes to a law school, so they have it in the building.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
That is. That's great. So what? That's 1 PP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the babies is graduating. Oh my gosh. This is the second one of the babies. First one was Sharon. Now she's in jail for the crow.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Y'all are getting old.
Yeah, she's doing pretty great. Like, I think
all the babies are growing up. Y'all are getting old.
Right now she's still on the right track to getting everything that she needs to get done. The quarters, I think she has a few more tests to do or whatever, but if everything goes well, my baby will be the first out of our family literally graduating a year early with a high school diploma and associate's degree.
Yes. That's amazing.
Yes.
That is absolutely amazing.
Wow.
So,
you better be proud of you.
I am.
Your daughter, of course, but be proud of yourself too.
Seriously.
No, it's like listen, honestly, like my daughter was born this way. I don't have I can't take really no credit, and I won't, because like we always said, like from birth, I was like, what is wrong with this child? Like not in a bad way, but it's like there's something off. I don't know what it is, but there's something off. But the off was her brain. Like she's one of the people that don't study. She won't read. She won't pick up a book. She won't do nothing. And she will say, oh, I want to do that, and go take the test and pass.
That's amazing.
It's like she's one that and people ask her, like, why don't you study? She says, because life is common sense. If you read and you can understand, you'll learn.
That's a whole thing.
That's a star seed.
Damn sure.
Wow. she was like here before, and now she's
so
back
like,
with the knowledge that she had. When she
yep.
was before. She's like, I got to figure it out.
Yeah, they even had her doing like some regents. I think his political science or something regents that she doesn't even have a political science class. It's like, oh, but you need to graduate. So they put her in a class, and the regents never gave her the class all year, and then she passed.
Wow.
So it's like little things. So it's like it's her brain. It's her brain.
Like Beauty's her main said, she's on a mission in life, and I'm here for it. All I tell her is, don't forget me, boo. Don't forget me.
Yeah, but we're gonna try, even though they skipped her last minute, we still gonna try to get her into like a late enrollment, because still gonna try to get her into a school. But she's gonna study criminal science to be an FBI agent. She wants to she wants to get into the mind of criminals and see why they do the things that they do and try to change them.
Because that doesn't make sense. Criminals, everything else makes sense but them.
The show Criminal Minds, that's my shit.
That's word. Yo, we need FBI's on the team. So
no, but
we got the hood FBI agents, but we need some official FBI agents.
Yeah, on the team.
So that's her thing. She wants to be like part of the FBI team, but the ones that does the interrogation, analyzing them, and like with the police that go in and interrogate them, then you have somebody in there taking notes. Like, all right, so they did this. All right, so the reason why they did this is because of that, like little things. So that's what she wants.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
And she wants to come up with plans to kind of not change them, but kind of detour the way that they think in order to make life better moving forward.
That's so amazing. That's a big. So. Don't worry. I got your drink when you need a long day. Just call me. I got you. She gonna need a drink. That's fine. But Chrissy, what is one of your main questions you ask your new boo or your new potential boo, or
since you're new.
Well, I put all my questions in the.
I was asking, bitch. I was reading them. I was reading all them goddamn things.
I normally ask because I'm business minded. I'm business savvy, and I'm all about building with people, and I mean legit building with people. It's not one relationship that I have not been in that my mates end up being like entrepreneurs or starting their own businesses, and even with me and myself, and it's like we all helped each other. It's like, tell me your plan, tell me your vision. There's some things that you might not be capable of doing, and I know how to do. I'm going to help you. No, I'm not going to take credit at the end of the day, because I don't need no credit for anything. This is your business, is what you want to do, but I'm going to help you, and vice versa. Because it's going to be things that I might not be aware of or be knowledgeable of that you might be, that you can actually help me to kind of advance myself as well. So it's at the end of the day, we're going to build together. We're going to eat. And
that whole part, where's the empire? We need to build this empire.
But that's like what it is. But the thing is that you have to be willing to share these things and don't be selfish. I did have somebody that
selfish.
No, I did have somebody that was how can I say? I don't want to. Well, I guess I don't want to say selfish, but I am going to say selfish. He sacrificed having a family. Sacrifice relationships, sacrifice going out, sacrifice having any kind of personal life, because he was so focused on building his brand by himself. Like, so now you're in your 40s with no kids and you've been dying for kids, but you refuse to have kids with anybody until you get established first. But what if you don't get established until you're 80 years old? It's because by the end of the day, you got to think about you're trying to do this all on your own.
That part.
When you have a partner that is willing and able and is knowledgeable to help you along your way so that you can kind of balance life and your business at the same time. And that person still isn't taking away from what you're trying to do. They're just adding to it along, so also building themselves as well. So it's like, and then
do you feel like that's the same motherfucker? Like if shit goes sour, they want to make that prenup and like, bitch, you ain't help me with shit, nigga.
Yes, that's the same kind of person. Yeah, that's the same type of
person. I believe in a prenup. I believe in prenups.
Me too.
I believe in prenups to a certain extent.
Okay. I mean, you can have whatever clause in it you want. So
I believe in it to a certain extent. I really do.
In prenup.
I believe I believe everyone has a struggle or whatever the case may be that helps them get to where they want. If I got a certain business or something prior to you, I feel like, and like I have 2 kids. If it's prior to you, I believe that belongs to me and my babies because they were with me through all this shit. Now, after that, I do feel like you are open to have part of it because then you were with me while I was growing certain things, and I do feel like we should be able to share it. But prior to certain, I don't know, certain businesses.
I'm on the fence either way because my whole thing is like marriage takes time to get to. It takes time to get to that point. I actually have had 4 marriage proposals.
Bitch said 4.
She did.
I've been proposed to 4 times. Bitch is wifey material, okay? But I've been proposed to 4 times. Actually, turned down. Well, 4 times, twice by the same person. Turned down 3, and of course, married the last one. The thing is that you take time to get to marriage. My last, when I did say yes to the last one, I literally only dated them for 2 months because I learned so much within that person within literally a week span that I was comfortable and I knew where their mind frame was. And mind you, my actual marriage, we separated, no prenup. We split everything down the middle, half and half. He went his way. I went my way. There was no nothing. He didn't, we actually put in the divorce documents. He's not entitled to my pension. I'm not entitled to his. His retirement is his retirement. My retirement is my retirement. You don't want anything. Whatever we had, his account is his account. My account is my account. The joint account, we split in half because we took part of our retirement and our savings and put it to buy to further our lives. Since our lives didn't go any further, we just split that in half. You took your half, I took my half, and that was it. We had a joint and equal agreement amongst everything. No argument, no disagreements, no fight, no fuss, no anything. So like in the sense of not having a prenup, see that in my part, that worked in my favor because I don't owe him nothing. He doesn't owe me anything. And we both left mutual split, mutual agreement. My other relationships that I did say no to, those people I probably would have had a prenup with because you were somebody that would throw everything back in my face, say, fuck you, bitch, you ain't this, you ain't that.
Like, marry them. You knew that. That's why you knew that you married them.
It's like those type of people. It's like, oh, I probably would do a prenup. And my whole thing is like, I don't care if they would have ended up in millionaires. If we separate, we probably separate because you probably treated me horribly, and I wouldn't want shit from you anyway. You just go your way.
I feel like then that comes into because sometimes people get married because of certain reasons. It might be a good business transaction.
Yeah,
some actually get married for love. I do feel like it depends on the person that you're marrying if you need a prenup and the circumstances. Now, Marabee. This bitch said, first of all, she said she wish she could get 1 proposal, okay? Bitch, you got 4. Okay? Then she said she feels like a prenup means you plan on your failure. I don't know. I feel like
I don't think it's planning on your failure. I think it's more protecting your future.
I mean, shit, you had kids with people who you wasn't planning on like splitting up with, but now they're your baby daddy. not like your husband. So I mean, like before, like, and you got this commitment, okay, of a child. So I feel like you just still need to protect yourself on any time.
Yeah, but it's hit and miss with everybody, and it's different situations for everybody. Like, for instance, I actually saw something this week, and it just so happened that it falls into the show. Mary J. Blige, her first husband,
I saw that.
she didn't have a prenup, and she has to pay this man $30,000 a month in alimony.
Yeah.
So she had to actually get a whole nother, go on tour, do all this stuff to make up that money to make sure this man has his 30 grand a month
so
time, whatever.
Satisfy her court order to pay his ass. Like,
exactly. So it's like she had to pick up extra work, pick up everything to actually, even if she didn't have the money on hand to do, she had to actually go out. She couldn't even relax, couldn't rest, nothing. She had to literally work triple to support him at the end of the day.
Sometimes you got to dig back into the goons. Nigga, you got to go.
Oh, shit. That's when, what's her name? Mrs. Tejada needs to come out. Not Mary J. Blige, Mrs. Tejada.
Yeah, so it's like, but again, every situation is different, and you might think, and like, you can love somebody at that moment, but sometimes that love doesn't last, and you can't really plan your future. You know what? I love him. They're never gonna go. No, people go. Eventually, they do.
People change. Okay.
So then that goes into, do you learn to love someone? Because I feel like who they are, like, you can have a great man before you even decided that you actually loved him. You probably wasn't even thinking about love, but if he was a great person, you knew he's going to do right by you. Either you walking this earth or you dead and gone. And for me, I have to think about that because I have 2 children and I don't have a husband yet. So my 2 children is before my husband. So therefore I need to know, are you going to do right by my children when I'm dead and gone? So I need to know what type of character, like the character is important. Looks is not that important anymore. It's the character, because now I have these 2 young men that I am raising. I need to know what kind of character you have.
Yeah.
No, and that goes back again to like the first three people that I was proposed to. When I say the looks, he was like, "Damn, that nigga look good." The looks, everything, the body.
He said that's why it's cheaper to keep them.
I mean,
you ain't never lied, bitch.
No, but it's like the beginning. It was all like we look good together. Everything was just great. The whole package on both of us was great. And then mind you, he was like, "Oh, why did you marry this one?" Like that. I was like, one, he's not ugly, but the thing is, like, his personality was different. The way that he treated me was different. He respected me more than anything and anybody I've ever been with. He actually cared and make sure my well-being and my children were taken care of.
Right.
You understand? It's like a different way that he moved with me that nobody in my life, no matter from elementary school all the way up until my old age of dating, has ever treated me the way that this man has treated me. He, like your parents tell you, you want a man, like we all are older, so we got old school parents that tell you, a man should be doing this, that. Honestly, he checked every box, with like every box that my dad instilled in me, like, this is the kind of man that you should have to take care of you. That should be in your life. That'll be a value partner to you. Somebody that will meet you halfway in the middle or whatever. Or when you're not feeling your best, he'll be 100% when you're at 0. You know what I mean? It's like, it's little things like that. And it was great. But you also got to realize too, one of the questions that you should try to figure out in your partner is, what is their insecurities? Because I feel like that is what messed up my marriage. My husband had hidden insecurities that I was not aware of. And once his mind had a chance to settle and he was laid off of work and he was kind of home twiddling his fingers, every insecurity that he had in life came up at that moment that interfered with our marriage to the point that it literally almost killed me.
Wow. That's a good one. I ain't asked that. What's your insecurities? I gotta add that to my notepad.
But they may not know.
Yeah.
But some people may not know what the insecurities are until they're like faced with it, like you said, until he was home. So maybe he didn't even know, or maybe he didn't.
But you gotta realize a lot of people have insecurities, but so many of us are workaholics. We drown ourselves in work, other activities.
Yeah,
the thing is that once you have a good distraction and your mind is not settled enough to really think about the outside interferences, you you know what your insecurities are, but it's not bothering you because it's not on your mind right now. Like you focus on other things. But when your main purpose and focus in life is taken away, all you have left is to dwell on the negative in the back, and all that comes to surface. And it came to surface so bad that my marriage was doomed. Like it was doomed, and no therapist, no nothing could fix it. It's like, and he had to take it onto himself you really need to seek help. Like, and me trying to help you and us trying to do this together isn't working. You have to do this on your own. Mm-hmm. And if he wasn't willing to fix it on his own, then it wasn't going to work.
That part. That part. Because then how do you expect me to want to be here to be able to help you?
Exactly.
You don't even want to help yourself. So where does that go? Envy said Mary J. Blige changed his lifestyle while they were married, and unfortunately, she has to pay for that. That is very true.
That's absolutely true.
Because Mary J. leveled that man up, and look what happened.
And that's a point we made from the beginning.
Women get that same, that same benefit in their divorce settlements too. Like I live this lifestyle now because of you. You got to maintain it for me,
right?
Mm-hmm. So I guess so.
Do you blame him? Because if you was the broad, you gonna pull that same car, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like women get that same benefit, but a prenup would have helped her. A prenup would have helped. Like just protect your assets. Just protect what you have. He can protect what he has, which is that pot he pisses in.
Well, she might have thought that his character and everything, he might have swindled her.
Mm-hmm.
True. Or it just got ugly at the end, like most relationships do when they end. Except for Christina's with her dude divorcing, like that was amicable as hell. You guys deserve a round of applause for just being able to split it all down the middle.
Yeah, but everything's fine, and we still remain great co-parents, even with our son. The agreement, even though court-wise we had to have an agreement on paper, but we were great with co-parent, and we didn't need any of that. Later on, now in the current day, I think I want to burn his house down, but it's just...
Oh shit! I was hoping we didn't get to that part.
Yeah, when other, I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube, but when non-African American people come into the mix and want to teach you how to raise your kid, I tend to put my foot down. So, yeah.
Let's not trigger the black woman in glasses.
I don't even have no more.
But other than that, we used to be.
Oh wait! Out of all these questions, no one ain't talking about the size of the situation or the bedroom. Did y'all notice who? Y'all ain't talk about none of that. The bedroom?
No.
That's because it's not important.
Yeah, it's not. That's not important to me right away.
It's the easy part. Like we
the
said
thing,
that,
and you want to know something? If you build your relationship off of sex, you don't have no relationship.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say you had to build it. I said questions needed.
No, but it forms.
I mean,
if sex is always important. Your go-to for everying, trust me.
I didn't say it's your go-to, but there's certain questions that's needed.
She like
I was married. I was married and didn't have sex for almost a year. And when I did have sex, I had my son.
Wait, bitch. Hold the fuck up.
What? Why?
Because of his insecurities, my body shut down to him. So I couldn't get myself to actually even be aroused or even want him next to me until like our whole situation came to play. So literally it went on for like almost a year. I did not have sex. It's not until Valentine's Day he's like, all right, now cut this shit. We're going outside. And ended up having sex, came home, had my son. Wow. But whole year, no sex. Lay next to each other every single day.
And I'm married and we living it for a whole year? Oh no, somebody ain't surviving. Ain't somebody.
I mean, isn't that why most people get in relationships, for the consistent sex? Like the
consistency. Like I don't have to worry out here. Like what is you? I'm trying to be out here. Like
yeah, we had a commitment. We had a commitment in this whole thing called marriage. Like, so I wasn't cheating. He wasn't cheating. we just like you gotta realize when there's a lot of that negative and that energy around, your body will shut the fuck down. You don't even, not even a porn, not a nothing will turn you on.
I've been there where it's like, this nigga better not fucking touch me. Like, I am so done. I
literally used to take my pillows with me to work so he doesn't lay on my pillow because the scent of him turned me off.
I remember you told us that.
My pillows used to come with me out the front door in my car every day when I went to work.
You know what? I guess what's really stumping me is because I'm definitely one of those broads that be like, bitch, I don't give a shit. You're not talking to me. I can understand that you're mad. I'm gonna need you to get that up because we gonna need to take this and get this done. So I think that's what's stumping me.
That's me too. That's why I'm like, what you mean?
What you mean?
Y'all know I'm addicted. I actually well, God, people don't know who took my baby pictures, but I have a friend. Like, we be talking about this, like, we need to go to AA, like AA for sex people. Because he was like, yo, bitch, you worse than me. Because we be talking like, yo, you know, the bitch I just took down. You know, nigga, like, we talk like this to each other. And I was like, we need help. Like, we need like some serious help. And he says, like, I don't know what it is. And he said he actually Googled, there's actually a class or a program for people who are addicted to sex or whatever. And he was like, I don't even think that shit will help us so we can go together. I'm just like, yo. So it's like, I'm actually somebody that actually always have been addicted to sex. I'm somebody used to have sex like 2-3 times a day. Like, that was my thing. My husband used to have to literally on his break, you must be by this house at this time because I need to have sex. Like, it was a constant. So the thing is that like that time in our marriage, like the situation was that bad that my whole life, everything shut down. There was nothing in me that had the urge. I didn't even want to fuck anybody on the outside. Like, that was it. I was just done.
What?
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's major. Wow. For you to just shut down like that.
Mm-hmm. And in his eyes, and he knows how addicted I am to sex, so it's like, oh, you must be out there fucking. No. Nope. So I got called cheaters, liars, all kind of shit because I must be out there fucking since I'm not fucking him. No. Wow. Nope. Because they know, and mind you, he knows how I am. Even before he met me, he knew how crazy I was about sex. Like, and even during our marriage, we fucked all day, like all fucking day. I don't care if the baby was in the crib next door. We fucking, like, it was we having sex. So that also was like in his brain, like a red flag. Something's going on. She's cheating on me. She's doing this. So now more insecurities are coming on because, oh, now I got the girl that everybody wants. So the girl that everybody wants is probably still outside. So the fuck she not? She right here, but you just not doing it for me.
Wow.
I mean, I shut down on the dude, but
y'all
getting shut down all the way.
You all are getting married to. Okay? All of you guys are getting married to. Speaking it out there, throwing it out there, and trust me, I don't want to wish any of that on anybody, but there might be a time in the relationship that it might end up coming to that. It might not be that long, but you're gonna
get that feeling. We're gonna be on somebody's couch before there's a year. You better get to a wizard fast, nigga. Yeah, right. My friends will be ready to toss me in the garbage can. Like, I can't deal with this hoe. No,
because she's the prize. Oh my gosh,
that's heavy.
That's a lot. Yeah, I lived with a man, you know, my children's father, and it got bad. It got real bad. And like, seriously, towards the end, I wanted nothing to do with him. Like, I used to come home from work and sit in the parking lot in the car, not wanting to come inside because I knew his ass was inside and I did not want to see him. Like, I could not think the sight of him, his smell, anything he fucking did pissed me off. Everything. Like, it was horrible. The resentment I had, like, I couldn't even speak to him nice. I had nothing nice to say. Nothing came out of my mouth nice. And I knew it. And I did not like the person I was dealing with him. But like, he better not have touched me. But if it was for someone else, Like if you know, my pussy would jump for someone else. It just wasn't jumping for him.
So collectively, past, present, future, moving on, whatever. Some is like we have marriage here, we have single, we have dating, like, but we all have dated. What can you say? Even though you might not be with somebody now or whatever, even if you are, you don't have to say, because you know some people don't want to be in your business. Don't have to say if you are with somebody. Like, what do you feel like has worked when you were dating or with somebody? Like, what is something that you feel like has worked, like a way that you guys went about each other that actually worked for you, like as in a good advice to give to somebody else, like to really keep in mind that, you know, this, like, some things might work, but some things might not work. And it might end up being that you guys aren't together, but that thing that worked really worked. It just that didn't work to keep you guys together. You understand what I'm saying?
Anticipating.
Like, so say that again.
Anticipating each other's needs. Like, yes, so if I'm coming home from work, you know, I'm going to just want to take a shower and just eat and smoke one. So please make sure the children are out of the room, fed and cleaned, so that I can just come home, take a shower, eat and smoke one, or smoke one and then eat, whatever. So anticipate that I need to chill out after work. And I'm going to do the same for you.
That's good. It's like,
that's but like, you think you thought of me enough. You know, you at least thought of me. That's like an act of service. That's a love language right there.
But that also comes with learning your partner. Once you learn your partner, you will know what their needs and their wants are. And you can be like, you know what? Every day she comes home, she likes to smoke, but I know she's gonna run in the shower quicker. She gotta take clothes off outside. She's gonna be already running here trying to, so, you know, have the water running, have the spliff rolled up by the edge of the tub, make sure shit don't fall in the water. You know, have the lighter there. Like, if little things, you know, even have her roll.
You can make my bath water straight up. You know what I'm gonna do as soon as I walk in that door.
And it's like, even like for the female perspective too, it's like, you know, if you know that your man likes to have his beer or whatever when he come in the house, you can have everything set on the TV set on a certain channel. Have little things, thoughtfulness that will work later on. And even if you guys aren't living together, there are other things that you can do as well that might work for you guys in relationship too. And, you know, vice versa. Like, I don't know. Yeah. But I was like, anything that worked for you, Tiffany, in relationships that you felt was a good thing that people should, you know, partake in moving forward?
Definitely piggybacking up from what we were saying earlier, being transparent, like fully transparent about things, and learning how to speak to each other the way that we need to be spoken to. That's definitely top 2 for me.
Speak life into your partners. Don't downplay their dreams. Don't laugh at their don't laugh at their drive or what they want to do, or if they're trying to do something, even if they're not that good. Like, don't laugh at their downfalls. You know, like, uplift them as much as possible. Like, you know, but also be truthful and honest. Like, sometimes that shit ain't working. If it ain't working, it ain't working. But I'm gonna try to help you make the shit work. But you ain't doing that right. Like, but you know, little things, like, be honest too, because sometimes you don't want to sell somebody a dream. A bitch that can't sing is still trying to sing, but get the singing lessons. Singing lessons don't work. Try 2 other things. All right, this strike 3, bitch. It ain't. We tried. We tried. But, you know, we're gonna go on to something else. But we're gonna try it. How about you do the songwriting and don't sing, improvise? Little things. I don't know.
Writing and not singing.
Just trust me. If you can produce, then we're gonna produce. Like, we gotta.
Right.
Your vision, you might have the vision there, but you actually doing the whole movement, I don't know. But, you know, speak life into your partners, help them out as best as possible, and try to be a team player. And there's no competition in no relationship.
Right. Oh my gosh. What is that? Like, I don't understand couples competing with each other, especially if there's a man competing with his woman. That's some shit.
I don't understand.
But like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't get that. What are you competing with your partner for? Aren't we building together?
That part.
That doesn't make any sense
for me.
Yeah.
And mind you, you might not know your partner's competing with you, but
yeah, exactly. But they're in competition with you, especially if it's a man or a masculine doing this to a feminine. That's crazy to me. That I don't understand that.
Alpha male. Woo.
No, that's a motherfucker who just like is a narcissistic ass individual. They feel like you should worship them or some shit.
Did you say
like,
alpha male is a narcissist?
No,
She was saying
no.
Or,
no.
I was like, wait, what?
That is a man who's competing with a woman like
yes,
that, like a narcissistic individual. Like, what is that? We're supposed to be doing this together,
right?
Exactly.
So
just be mindful of those things too. It's like, and don't be, like I said, if your mate comes to you and with some good news and is proud that they actually accomplished something, got a promotion or got offered a good deal or something, just be like, yeah, all right. Don't be like, yeah, all right, whatever. Like, say congratulations. You know what I mean? I'm happy for you. Like, and be generally, oh my God, genuinely happy for that person. Like,
agree.
Yeah, genuinely, for real.
Like, seriously, because some people,
you have to put your emotions, whatever was going on with you, in the back sometimes, and be able to be present for their accomplishments. Even though you might have a fucked up day and he come with you this bullshit, you gotta put that shit behind me. Like, yes, babe. Now fall to your knees and suck the nigga dick. I don't know what to tell you.
No, because like I know somebody personally that married into money.
Married for money or just money?
No, married into.
Okay.
Married into money. Prior to, she was amazing. Like, had a career, had a lot of stuff going for herself. A blogger or this or that, like an influencer, so much stuff. But the guy had his own life, his own career, his own business, his own everything, and kind of took care of her. A part of me and some other people felt like, oh, maybe he's kind of downplaying what she wants to do in life, but it wasn't it. Like, once he got to, they actually was a team. It's like she had ideas and abilities to help him further his careers and his businesses and stuff like that. So once he did get established, he kind of took a seat back and helped her finish going to college, get her master's, get her nursing license degree and everything, graduation, everything that she needed and wanted to finish and accomplish in life. She was able to do it. Is she going to use it now? No, because she don't need the shit, but she got it. So God forbid they not together. She got a backup because he made sure that she was, whatever she wanted to finish doing in life, it was done. Of course, she doesn't have to work a day in her life, but she still has her what's the highest one? The LPN, RN, whatever whatever the hell that thing, whatever that is, she has it. But she has all of that.
Breathe life into your partner. Yes, MB, that's true. Breathe life.
It's like, and it's like, you never know. Try your best to keep your friends. You tell your friends certain things, but you never tell them everything. Try to keep things between you and your partner, and even though it might be killing you inside because you want to scream and let it out to certain people, a lot of things keep to yourself. Trust me when I say keep to yourself. Like with marriage, with dating, with relationships, and it's not just friends, it's family too. I feel like my own mother sabotaged my own marriage as well. So, and for somebody who was married for 30 some odd years, you think you can go to your parents for advice, but that's not always the case either. Because sometimes your own family members can be playing on the downfall of your marriage because theirs wasn't successful. So, just be mindful of what
that's level. That's sorry, that's horrible.
So just be mindful of who you speak to. And I know that I feel like I had to end up going to therapy because it's like I didn't know who to trust anymore, whether if it's friends, family, or stranger, whatever. So the only person I could release to was to a therapist that I know had no choice by law but to keep my shit with you. So it's one of those HIPAA law. So it's not always. That's why I said, like, and no matter how long
that nail on the head. She says, parents low key be jealous of their child's happiness. There's definitely parents like that, which is so sad. But there are so many parents like that.
I'm saying it's terrible.
It's so sad, but it's true. It's true.
Yeah, so
and not
just
some of these mama boys.
If you have besides the the parents that wish on a downfall, like if you complain about you know, your partner to like your friend, your family, or you know, whoever you trust and give a listening ear, they may not be so quick to forgive
exactly
the way you are.
Yep.
So there's some shit you kind of have to just keep to yourself. Unless you're like done with this person, don't go telling your mama and your besties and everybody what the fuck they did or what you mad at them about.
Please, please, you know, my little per diem here, my little per diem from last week, per diem. You don't know how many people like, leave that nigga alone, leave that nigga alone. I'm like, no, no, like the fuck, no.
The per diem.
The per diem, but like, listen, you have to be ready to leave somebody alone when you're ready. Sometimes it takes something really drastic for you to like cold turkey. Like, trust me, because little things like, oh, it's not that bad. Oh, whatever. You keep going back, and then you have your friends, and you're like, oh, that man, that shit, da 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 da. And then the outside, they see you together. Oh, y'all still together? Yes. Per diem is gonna be here per diem when I need a nigga to be per fucking diem. You on the clock? Like, fuck, like, you know, like right now, the nigga's on the clock. Like, we all right. When it's time up, it's time up. But right now, the nigga on the clock. Like, we gonna.
I can't.
So they're like, why are you still dealing with per diem? You thought you hated per diem.
Wait, Marabee brings up a good point here. Mm-hmm. Spouses be jealous of the relationship you do have with your parent or parents. That is
yeah. I was told to leave my parents alone and my siblings and let them fend for themselves.
Oh hell no.
So,
that's very true. Yeah. And that goes on to past traumas. Mm-hmm. If they have a relationship with their fucking mother or their father or their parents, period, they're gonna look at you like, bitch, why are you so close with your daddy?
That's why you
bitch, that's my daddy. Right. Like, what do you mean? I'm a daddy's girl all the way. But there is some motherfuckers that just don't understand that. And like,
and then you have those mother-in-laws or father-in-laws that you might go to that you probably had the best relationship with. But then when you go to them to kind of confide in them, be like, you know what, your son is treating me very bad. Not my son. What you do to him, bitch?
Ooh, we're not gonna even start that. That's a whole nother motherfucking show.
Oh, but you know what? That is a whole nother show. We need to make a whole show out of that because I can lay into that topic. Like,
but the grandmama believe every word I say. The grandmama believe me. It's the mama that's not my child. What you do
because
to my child?
Granny knows, and she don't give a damn who feels any type of way. Grandma gonna tell the truth.
I mean, you have to. Well, who's gonna tell the truth? Somebody has to take accountability for their ain't shit ass son.
And it's always grandma.
All right, bitch.
It's always grandma. Big mama. Does those even exist anymore? No, because you wanna know why they be trying to be in the damn club with your ass. Oh my god.
They glamma. Ain't no big mama. It's
I was gonna say there's no more of those. It's glamma and G-ma and all these new mas.
Mine is grand fucking mom. Grandmama over there.
Granny if you're nasty.
My kids call my mother Grammy.
Listen, get them goddamn some house coats back up with the slippers. Yes, wear them shits. Let me drop off my goddamn kids. I got to go. Okay.
You know damn well it takes a village, Grandma. Stop playing.
Big facts, okay? Big facts.
No, Amy does say, and I've heard that before. She said it can be crazy when the family tell you too good for him, and it definitely makes you think. Dead ass. Yes.
I've definitely heard that before.
Yes, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my sister's opinion weighs heavy into my consideration. Let her not like you. let me and her do a chop it up on the phone about you.
Yo. But Marabee said it's the moo for the grandmas. Yo, that's a whole fact. It's the moo. Yes, it's the moo. Listen, that's how they had these 11 and 12 kids, them damn moo. She didn't put on no damn lingerie. Granddaddy was getting in it with the moo.
She stayed ready. She stayed ready in the moo.
Stayed ready in the moo. Hey. Damn it. Food was on the stove. She didn't give a shit. Everything was done in that damn moo. Side note, them shits is comfortable as hell.
Oh god.
They are.
Don't act like that. Don't act like stop, Empress. Don't start your shit. Don't act like
I walk around the house in lingerie.
Ooh,
no,
okay.
I don't.
Because my ass be in a house coat quickly. Don't care.
No.
Don't care.
Not all the time. I do got my Savage Fenty subscription though, so it's easy for me to do that if I really wanted to. But I don't. So
girl, that Savage Fenty bitch.
That Savage Fenty subscription.
And she loves all body types. That's the best part.
Oh, I like that. Hey,
Wayne be in there too. Let me find
out. Yo, Savage Fenty.
Okay. Or she got the cute little robes too. So I mean, I really could if I wanted.
Yeah, I got the little robes.
I have it all, bitch.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Like how many years? I'm a couple of years in with fucking Savage Fenty.
Yes.
Word. Okay. Word. Shit is piled up. I got outfits. Okay.
Victoria's Secret who?
That part. It's that part for me. It's like Victoria's Secret. I'll be like, bitch, I can't remember the last time I
shot there. Then we got this secret broadside.
Yes! I mean, like, you got it. Oh, yes.
Shorty got Shorty wearing 2 bras until Fenty came out. Like,
yes, exactly.
Where did everybody go?
I think you're done.
Oh.
No, but we do need to wrap it up. So yes, thank you guys for tuning in. It definitely was a dope show. Thank you all the viewers, all the listeners, everybody that came out to pop up and show out. Make sure you still share this live because after we wrap, it's still there for you to replay it back from the beginning. So share everybody, and I do appreciate you guys. Hope everybody have a wonderful week. I know a lot of kids are finishing up with school, graduation. Yes. Congratulations to everybody out there who has a graduating child, a moving up ceremony. If they finally get their child out of the house and into pre-K, listen, congratulations. Right. You know, it's a process. You know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Now you're free for about 5 hours. About 5 hours. Only 5, maybe 4.5. But you out there. But congratulations to everybody. The month of June is literally up and down roller coaster for a lot of people. And it's the start of summer. So be safe, be hydrated. You know, enjoy your hot girl, hot guy summer. Don't get pregnant over the summer because that shit will suck. And control your drinking. And watch out for my bikers. Bike life is in full effect. Yo, be mindful of the people out on twos. You know, we love you just as much as, you know, the 2s and 4s, we all one family. And we have to white line because it's fucking hot. And we don't want to hold our traffic. So we have to ride in between these cars. So do not hit us. We love you guys. Till next Friday. It's a disclaimer for you guys. But until next Friday, we love you guys and stay tuned next Friday, 8 p.m. Same place, same time.
Yeah.